And now you're tuned in to Straight Up TV, Sling Talk, your favorite slingshot hangout hosted by that dude All-Star. And don't forget to subscribe.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up TV. I am your host today, All-Star. Welcome to Straight Up TV. If this is your first time tuning in, man, please hit that like and subscribe, man, for me, man. Listen, I promise you it's free, man. If this is your first time tuning in, man, if this is your second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, man, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, man. Feel free to comment, share, man. Make yourself at home, man. You're invited to stay the entirety of this podcast, man. Listen, the live chat will be open, man. If you comment, if you say something nice, you say something smart, you say something that gets our attention, I definitely will pop your comment on the screen, man. Listen, the panel is thick. The panel is thick today. So, man, make sure you guys say hello to my panel members, man, my guests. Make sure you speak to them. So, listen, this live stream is sponsored by Callaway and Sons, man. Callaway and Sons in New Orleans, man, Louisiana. Heating and air conditioner services. Listen, this company has been going for 20 years, man. Listen, if you want it done the right way, you got to call Callaway, man. All right, our next sponsor is Light the Night. Light the Night. Listen, if you want to light the night, you have to get Light the Night. The website is on the screen, man. Get Light the Night. Go see Vernon Walker in San Antonio, Texas, man. All right, Zarate Steelworks, man. Listen, this is a world-class company, man. I keep saying it. If you want to make your slingshot look like another slingshot, like no other slingshot, man, listen, go to Zarate Steelworks, man. They got accessories after accessories. Man, they can bring your slingshot to life, man. Listen, use the discount code. Use the discount code 10% off, man, when you shop at Zarate Steelworks, man. Use the discount code WSUTV. Use the discount code. And last, the 12 volts, man. Listen, this is Brad, aka the Mad Scientist, man. Listen, the BBL doctor, man. Listen, if you ever heard a slingshot that has that deep bass, that Texas bass, it probably came from the 12 volt specialist, man. Listen, the address is on the screen. The phone number is on the screen. If you seriously want that bass, if you seriously want to be in the winner's circle, you got to call Brad. All right, so listen, man. Welcome again to Sling Talk 28. Sling Talk 28, man. Listen, we got a wonderful panel guest members today. And I'm eager to see what they're going to say, man. We're going to talk about different things. My talking points have changed. So listen, before I say that, I want to say that, listen, these Sling Talks are important because when I talk to the platforms, you know, the Three Will Showdown, when I speak to the Sling Fest, the SS Takeover, man, I'm going to run these talking points through those guys. I'm going to say, hey, man, listen, they've been talking about this. They've been talking about that. And you guys are the people. You guys are the customers that come to these events. So you guys have a voice. So I'm going to do these Sling Talks. And when you guys say these things, I'm going to make notes of it and I'm going to talk to the platforms. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it's going to work. So listen, like I said, the live chat will be open. We have a wonderful panel. We're going to go ahead and start bringing them in, man. There's so many of them to bring in today. So let's get started. We're going to go to, we're going to stay right here in Atlanta. We're going to stay right here in Atlanta. And we're going to bring this young lady in. She goes by the name of Paradise. What's up, Paradise?
What's going on, All-Star?
How you doing?
All is well. Can't complain. I'm on here representing for the ladies 70-30 since it seems like I'm the only girl. I'm just saying, what's up with that?
Hey, listen, I sent some invites out. I'm sorry. But I know you can handle it. I know you can.
Oh, yeah, I'm holding down for us.
I know you can handle it. All right, we're going to go to North Carolina, man. Listen, man, this dude right here is the heartbeat of any party. This dude is the heartbeat. If this dude is at your party just became a real party. He goes by the name of White Lotus. What's up, White Lotus?
What up?
What's up, man?
I had a little bit of sugar.
What's going on
And
with
also,
you? How you been?
thanks for having me, brother. I'm so excited to be here tonight. Get to share the stage with the lovely, the one and only Paradise,
Oh yeah. You got
and,
the paradise.
and a cast of great people. It's going to be amazing. I'm excited.
Well,
We gonna. You already know me. I'm gonna get straight up tonight. I got some things to get off my chest.
Oh my God.
Oh, you got something to say, huh?
I got a lot to say. A lot to say. And don't mind the hat. My head is too big. I can't strap it up.
We're gonna keep it going. Listen. All right. So we're gonna talk to this next gentleman. He has his own speaker brand. His speaker brand is called Mr. Untouchable, man. We're gonna bring Hulk Smash in, man. What's up, Hulk?
What up, everybody? What up, All Star? What's going on? I seen Lotus had to do it, so I had to do it bigger than Lotus. Just saying, if you're gonna stunt, you gotta make sure you out here with the big boys. You gotta stop it, Pop.
Them chains. don't get him. Hey, Hulk, don't get him started, man. Don't get him started.
Chain gang.
Don't get him started. All right. Hey, welcome, sir. Welcome to the show. Once again, back again. All right, we're gonna stay in North Carolina. We're gonna go to North Carolina. We're gonna bring in this gentleman right here. He's really animated, man. You'll see him in the sound competitions, man, doing his thing, man. He goes by the name of Dragon. What's up, Drag?
What up?
What's up with you, bro?
Star? Man, I can't call it. You know, we in the Dragon Cave working on something little special for this Super Bowl coming up. You know what we doing.
Man, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you coming by once again, time and again, bro.
Hey, man, it's home, man. It's home, baby.
I hear you, man. You know you're welcome, bro.
I appreciate it.
Where's the wife at? Man?
Man, she upstairs getting her snack on, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, let me get the rest of these guests in here, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go and we're gonna introduce the co-founder. He's the co-founder of the Bull City Slingers, man. We're gonna bring in Arthur. What's up, Arthur? You on mute.
Oh no.
What's up? You still on mute?
It's not working.
Yeah, you good now. Whoa.
Pressing once.
Hit it one more time. Now you good. You good. What's up, man?
Hey, everything's good. How you doing, All Star?
I'm good, man. Welcome to the show, bro.
Appreciate you, boy. We're preparing for Saturday, boy. It's gonna be off the chain.
Let's talk about it, man. It's the anniversary, right?
Anniversary, Saturday, 5 years at this game. I've been doing it for a minute, boy. We're looking good too.
Okay.
Mrs. Lloyd Lotus.
Hey, make sure you put that information out for your anniversary this weekend. Let me get the rest of these guests in here, man, and we'll come back to you. Make sure you put that out. All right, so we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna stay in North Carolina, right? We're gonna go to the president of the Slingshot Riders of North Carolina. We're gonna go to Norman. What's up, Norman?
What's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir. How you doing?
All right, cool. I'm good. Glad to be here tonight. I see you got North Carolina holding it down. It's about time.
North Carolina deep in here tonight, man. They're deep, man. Welcome, man. So let me keep it going, man. All right, the next guest member we're gonna bring in, man. Also, man, he is definitely one of the ones everybody knows, man. If you ever been to Memphis, man, if you ever heard of Memphis Madness, if you ever heard of Memphis Madness or Memphis Madness 2, it's a powerhouse. It's a powerhouse in Memphis, man. He's the president of Mid-South Slingshot Club. He goes by the name of Big Rod. Big Rod, what's up, man?
Man, thanks for that warm introduction. Hello to the cast. We just a small community, country folks in the country town trying to have fun. Just welcome everybody to our city. That's all we try to do. Mid-South Slingshots, we try to make our name for ourselves. That's all.
All right. Let's keep it going. Welcome, sir. Welcome back again. All right. Our last guest, man, he is with Metro City Slingers, man. Metro City Slingers, man. He goes by the name of Killer. He's the vice president, y'all. Vice president. Let's bring him in. What's up, Killer?
What's going on, All Star? How you doing, my man?
I'm all right, man. The old powerhouse
Yeah.
Metro. All right,
Metro
y'all.
City Slingers. That's correct.
All right, so now that I got you guys in here, man, I want to go ahead and give you opportunity to introduce yourself, man. Just in case I might have left something out. Please feel free at this time, man, to let everybody know who you are, with who you with, and any announcements or anything that you want the audience to know. So we're gonna start up top with Paradise.
ATL host. No, I'm just saying. But for real, representing Atlanta. I'm the only female on the panel tonight. So shout out to my girls. Black Mamba, Phoenix is in here, and all the other ladies that's coming or on the way. In my spare time, you may see me operating a drone or with a camera at some of the shows. So typically, that's what I'm doing. Gonna hand it over to White Lotus. Come on, White Lotus. What you got?
Well, White Lotus, North Carolina. Love being a part of the slingshot community. Love my 2-0 slingers, my Sling Fest, my 3-0 showdown, and my SS takeover family. Looking forward to a great conversation with y'all. Get some things off the old chest, off the old mind. Hopefully try to put some things to bed. And I'm going to be crying this weekend because unfortunately I will not be in Durham, hanging out with my Durham family and the Bull City Slingers. Just move on. I'm sad right now. Just move on.
All right, let's keep going down to Hulk, sir.
What's going on is Hulk, aka Mr. Untouchable from Untouchable Sounds, from Illinois, because he said that something about North Carolina. I'm not from North Carolina. I'm from Illinois, and my shop and my business is Untouchable Sounds, not Mr. Untouchable. Okay. So, with that being said, let's go on to Dragon Out or Dragon In, whichever he wants to be called. Dragon.
What's up, y'all? What's up? QC Dragon, baby. OG, old school, all of Mr. Do-It-Yourselfer, Mr. I Hate Shops.
Damn.
Wow.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I love the shops, man. I'm just, Mr. Do-It-Yourselfer, and I like to having fun. But like I said, OG, been in this game for a minute now, and what's up to everybody? So let's move it to the left. I mean, to the right.
All right.
Back to me. Skip. No.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Arthur. Everybody call me Pops. I'm the co-founder of Bull City Slingers LLC. We in Durham, North Carolina. We got our 5th year anniversary coming up on Saturday. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be off the chain. So if you're anywhere nearby and you want to come hang out with us and get a good ride in, hey, swing through and ride out. We're going to have a good time.
Nice. All right, let's move down with Slingshot Riders of North Carolina.
All right, what's up, everybody? This is Norm from Jacksonville, North Carolina, with White Lotus. I'm the president of Slingshot Riders of North Carolina. And right now, we got about 26 slingshots and probably 2 members to each of those slingshots. Just enjoy being on here tonight. I'm finally getting to put some faces with the names. I ain't like my wife; she knows everybody's name and face. I'm just trying to get to learn all that, so it's good to put some names with the faces. I hear about y'all. I see y'all on all the podcasts, all the shows, different things. We didn't do many shows this year, but the ones we did do, it was an exciting adventure. So just looking forward to doing some more next year.
Nice. Welcome. Big Rod.
All right, let me clear this up because Roger Youngblood said I'm Roger Seal, so we don't get confused. Roger Youngblood is my brother from another mother. I met him in Houston 2 years ago, and we've been rocking ever since. But it's Roger Seal, not Roger Youngblood. Once again, I'm the president of Miss South Slingshots. We currently have 70 members in our group. This has been a big year for us. We put on our second event on our own with a lot of help from a lot of Slingshot community members that made some calls and helped us out. Next week, we're going to do a domestic violence ride, 5K walk. We have a youth villages 5K walk that we're participating in. And then we got a couple other rides. We're heading to Sykeston, Missouri for Christmas parade. And this Saturday, we'll be in Birmingham to go down to eat at Papados and hang out with the Magic City Slingers and hopefully 205 Kings and Queens if they out too. So we'll go ride down to Birmingham to hang out with some other Slingshot members this weekend.
Oh, nice, man. Nice. Welcome again. Killer, Metro City.
Hey, what's going on, Sling families? I'm glad to be here on this Sling Talk 28. I am, like I said, I'm Killer from Metro City Slinger here in Columbia, South Carolina. So I know we got North Carolina in the house, but don't forget about the South Carolina. We're here. We want to represent. Also, speaking of that, so October the 21st, we do have an event coming on the Metro City Slinger Family Reunion. So if you're not doing anything, on October 21st, and we'll be at the Harley Davidson Thunder Tower. We got a couple of vendors going to be there. We got ATL stores going to be there. So they're going to be there and doing installs there. Then we got BKD exhaust. So if you know anybody that got Can-Ams, Rikers, hey, send them on up, down our way. They're gonna be doing installs there as well. So I just want to put that plug out there. I'm glad to be here.
Nice. All right. Hey, so welcome everybody, man. Listen. All right, let's get started, man. So listen, man. I want to talk about this first. We are more than slingshot owners. We are definitely more than just a lot of noise or flashy colors driving down the street, man. The cities that we live in, man, they see us, and I need them to know that we're more than just a group of slingshot owners, man. So I know you guys do tons of things for your communities that you live in, man. So I would like to have a discussion, man, about the things that you guys do, the back to school drives, the feed the hungry, man, all the things that you do, man. I want to bring that out on this podcast, man. So let's just talk about that. So let's start off. We're gonna start off with Killer. Let's start off with Killer, and then we'll go from there.
All right, thanks again. So yeah, because we're in the Metro City, which is the capital here in Columbia. We do good things for our community here. Just recently here, we had some kids shootings at the one of the high schools here. So we went out there and we did the Stop the Violence there. Yeah, met with some of the civic leaders there. Trying to see what we can do to stop the violence. Not just here, but just anywhere. So. One of the things that we want to do is get out, show what we got, and let them know that, hey, we here, if you need us, let us know what we can do to help out so we can stop, these, young kids killing one another. Because I think we had it was one teenager that killed 3 kids, man. And that's sad, man. So we just want to try to, be more involved with the leaders here, in the city or the surrounding cities.
Yep. Hey, Killer, that's important, man, because our youth, man, is going to be what's going to lead us, man. And if we have we give them some type of purpose, direction, man, to lead them, to keep them out of the prison, the jails, to keep them alive and thriving, man. That's awesome, Killer. I appreciate that, man.
Anybody great stuff right there. We said.
Anybody want to go next, man?
Yeah, we do in homecoming events, community events with the police and local civic leaders. We did 2 events with the police, the sheriff department, in our city at community centers. It's great getting to have the kids out, because the first thing the kids said, "Wow, y'all must be rich." No, we're not rich, but you work hard, get good grades, and that's one thing that's a good talking point. You go to school, get good grades, get a good job, you can have tours like this. So it's a wow factor, but it's a good point to catch them that keep doing things positive, don't get in trouble. You can have nice things in life. Work hard for it.
Well, I know here in Durham, we pass out gun locks to different organizations to keep our kids safe. We go to the elementary school, we go to the middle school, we go to the barber shop, the beauty shop. So far this summer, we have passed out already close to 600 gun locks.
Wow, that's nice.
We out maybe 300 to 400 medicine lock boxes to the senior citizens. That's just one summer. Last year for Thanksgiving, we fed 25 families a whole entire meal. When they came to see us, they didn't just get a turkey. They got the turkey, the candy yams, they got the corn, they got the collard greens, they got everything. So when they had a whole entire meal, they had to try to find something that go with the turkey. We gave them everything. And by us doing that, Walmart heard about it. So now we have partnership with Walmart.
Wow.
Walmart can see we got a fundraiser coming up, and we can get from 20 to 25% off anything we buy.
Nice. Oh man.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
hey, Pops, that's awesome right there.
Yeah, that's awesome. I actually do that for Thanksgiving. I normally go ahead and this little cart right here is a Walmart cart that I actually put a sound system on. And I normally go to Walmart and drive that around and go to and like stay around the cash registers, and I'll go ahead and buy people's Thanksgiving dinners for that time frame, so that a lot of people I started doing that because a lot of kids, they were just struggling, right? Because they don't have the 3 meats, they don't have all of this stuff, right? So it's a little discouraging for those kids because they feel less than. And I seen that one time while I was in church, and then from that day forward, I just go to Walmart and I'll go ahead and buy. I normally take a certain amount of money. I can normally do between 30 to 40 families. I can buy their whole meal. And that's what I do. I don't do it I don't put publicity. I don't do it online, and I don't make video of it because I don't feel as though I need the publicity for it. Yeah. I honestly do that from my heart, you know what I mean? And God knows that, and everybody that knows me knows that I believe in God, and I feel like God should get the glory in everything that I do. So with that being said, I normally go ahead and I do that and let them understand that it may be hard, and they may see I normally talk to the kids when I say it, but what you see in other people isn't always what you see it, what isn't what it is. So don't stay focused. Don't stay focused on what everybody else is doing. Trust God and focus on God, and everything that you want in your life, God will be able to provide for you. So I do that. And I was a broke kid from New York. So I know what it is to have nothing, and I know what it is to have a lot as well. So for me, it's more along the lines of not focusing and not letting these kids to think and to continue to believe that everything is materialistic, because everything in this world now, for whatever reason, is materialistic. And it's so much more past that, so much more.
Yeah. Hey, Hulk. Everything you said is awesome, man. Just awesome. But sometimes if you're very humble, and you're not putting it out there for the public to see, to get any kind of kudos or nothing like that. But sometimes it's contagious. When somebody see you doing like acts of out of your kindness, man, that's contagious. It'll make someone else want to, I got to go do something too. I got to get out there. You could influence someone else to go do what you're doing, man. So sometimes you got to post a little bit of that stuff out there, man.
It's at first I was going to, but and a lot of people may agree, some people don't. The Bible says you don't tell your left hand your right hand what your left hand is doing. So for me, I do it because I do it for God, and God be able to provide for them, because you never know. They may be praying for something like, oh God, I don't have this. How am I going to be able to provide for this? And it goes beyond that, because now if somebody's praying for something and then they get it and they trust in God to give it to them, and they actually get it, then they're like, oh my God, God is really real. You know what I mean? Right. But also on that same effect is, I used to be the type where I always wanted to do what I do, right? But then I'll see somebody donating. Like granted, I don't donate a lot. I only do like maybe like $10,000 or $15,000. But I remember when I only had like 500, and I was like, 500 ain't gonna do nothing, because I see this dude and he just donated $20,000. What is my 500 gonna do? So it took me forever to be able to be like, you know what? Fine, I'm gonna go ahead. I waited till I had like $5,000 to do it. You know what I mean? And it helped a lot of people. But for me, I feel like if I would have did it at that 500, could have probably did well for somebody at that time. But yeah, I see what you're saying. And like I said, I do it more for God more than anything else. Yeah. And that's why I do it. I don't really do it for the publicity, because God's blessed me, and I want to be able to bless others as well.
Right. Nice. I got you. White Lotus, talk to me, man.
For me, I love doing parades. I just did my kids, both of my older ones are in high school, so I just did their homecoming parade. I got a couple phone calls from some people. They want me to be in their one of the church schools here. One of the private Catholic schools is doing a Christmas thing. They want me to come there dressed up as the Grinch, like I do for my town's parade. So I love going to parades. I love making the kids happy, man. When I go, I try to, whenever I can find them, I get the little slingshot slingshot cars, and I give those out at shows to kids. Go through my Facebook, you'll see some events that I've gone to, not even slingshot related, but I park the sling there. The kids come, they take pictures every so often. They break something, like kind of Phoenix when they break mirrors. But I love being able to be that guy. And I think Hulk said earlier, like growing up, you saw that really cool car. You're like, oh, that's my car. He's just, he's taking it around the block. He's cleaning it for me. And now I'm that guy. And nothing makes me happier than, when it doesn't come off like, creepy. I tell parents like, hey, do you mind if I take your kid, right down this street right here for half of the parade?
Hell no.
So I do that. It makes the kids happy. I get out, I dance with the people on the side of the road, and have a good time. And in all honesty, like my man TJ said that one day, can't have community without the unity. I truly believe it. So I went out and put it on my hat today. Got the shirt done, and I did something stupid. But anyway, the point is, I love seeing people happy. And obviously, All-Star, you know what I'm talking about. Being in the military and going through some of the things that we've gone to overseas, and some of the horrors, and the evil in this world. The least I can do now that I'm retired and I can get away with some of my antics is make people smile. That's what gets me through the day. Some people are like, dude, how do you have so much energy? And I'm like, you don't want to see what I have on the inside, if that makes sense. The inside is darker, the inside is torn, the inside is damaged. I'd rather project happiness than to display pain and heartache. So if anytime I can make somebody smile, it's a good time, whether it's twerking on top of my slingshot or just, throwing out candy at a parade, whatever's going to put a smile on one person's face, that's a gift in itself. So that's why I do what I do.
It's funny you say that, because anytime someone comes up to the sling, the biggest thing they have on their face is a smile, right? And my initial response is always, I'm glad I could put a smile on your face, because you never know what that person is going through at the point of time of the day. You never know if they were having a bad day and that just gave them a breath of fresh air or was refreshing for them. So I always say that, and of course they still light up like a Christmas tree before they ask me 20 questions. But outside of the 20 questions, that's one of the things that I look forward to when people approach me, because everyone has their own slingshot. Each slingshot has its own personality. And even with drawing the attention, when we're out in the community, it may be things that we're doing as far as like the Juneteenth parade that's down here in Atlanta, or the prostate awareness run that we just did last weekend. People may not know about the sling, but we're able to get them over, draw the crowd over, but also allow them to experience what we're doing, right? So, for example, last year we went to one of the extended stay where there were several families there, and we cooked food. We took the food there. We had collected a ton of clothes so that the families could have it for the different ages, as well as we gave them some money. People would have never known that there were people in need if we didn't put that in the chat for the ASC chat, Atlanta Slingshot Community chat. So, while everybody has their own sling, it's good that we're able to recognize if there's a need in the community, especially if there's an undeserved community, and be able to pour back.
Right. Nice. All right. If you're just not tuning in, man, we're having a discussion. We're talking about, slingshot owners, slingshot riders. They're not just slingshot riders, man. They're actually in the community trying to make a difference, man. They're pulling the young youth to the side. They're talking to them. They're giving them words of wisdom. They're feeding the hungry, man. They're going to the shelters, man. This is an awesome conversation. These are the things that nobody talks about, but we're going to talk about this stuff today. So listen, we got another guest in here. He is the president of the Carolina Elite, Mr. Frontis. What's going on, sir?
What's going on, All-Star? How y'all doing?
Welcome, sir. Welcome. All right, so we'll come back to you, sir. I'm gonna go to someone else, but we're talking about what we do in the community in our cities, man, as slingshot owners, man, to better the community, man. So we'll come back to you. Let's go on with the Dragon. Dragon, talk to me, son.
Shit, man, I'm going to hell. All these goddamn dinkies on here. I ain't doing nothing.
Hey, no, listen. Hey, no, so let me say this. Let me say, hey, Big Rod, the smallest thing, bro, the smallest thing. Sometimes you do things you don't even know because it was small, but the smallest thing could have meant something very huge to somebody. So Dragon, I'm saying.
Nah, I'm just kidding, man. No, we've been doing like this time of year is normally like homecoming, so a lot of the school homecoming parades, out there, just being out in the community, man, letting the young kids see the bikes. I got to, I know a lot of people, believe it or not, that lives up in the hood, so I try to go up in the hood every now and then, just so the kids can see the bikes up close, but you know it is what it, do what you can, but like I said, man, we got all these deacons on here and stuff. I think I probably had to go to church and say a couple of Hail Marys and put some holy water on me. Damn exorcist start tomorrow. I'll probably be starting that shit because I ain't, it's just crazy right now. But let's move on to the right. Like I said, to the right. Yeah. To the right.
Hey,
let me jump in here for a minute.
Go ahead.
So, just going back to White Lotus, he was talking about giving kids and stuff rides on his slingshot. What you need to keep in mind is all those kids you gave a ride to, they got a memory for life, and they'll always remember you just for that, because you got to think about it. Some kids probably didn't even get that from a close family member, and you willing to do it. So you put that spark in their life. So that's a memory for them. And for Hulk, you were saying you only had $500. You didn't think that was enough to give or to donate. If you would have gave $10, it changed somebody's life. It helped some kind of way. You can get a good meal for $10. So I understand what you're saying, but you got to look at that. You supported somebody with no matter how much you gave. Even if you gave a conversation, it still was supportive. I just want to give them that. But with that being said, as far as our club, we've done quite a few things. The newest thing we've done is the high school prom. We've actually escorted some kids to the prom, and it went over big. Just like White Lotus said, we was getting calls for weddings and all kinds of things now. So that's a big thing. But one that really stands out is the walkathon we've done for the Chew program here. And that's a program where they make lunches and give kids food when school's out. Parents are working, the kids can't get any food. So we provided a walkathon and donated over $1,500 for them to buy food, so these kids can continue to eat during the summertime or after school for that matter. And that program is always low on food. So I think that's going to be one of our big things that we always do. Toys for Tots. My wife partnered with Dollar General or Family Dollar, and every year she gets a whole U-boat load of toys that we distribute to kids. No matter what size the toy is, there's kids that's not getting anything. So if you can fill up a gift bag, that means a lot, especially to the parents, because they're struggling to keep ends meeting. So whatever you give their kids, it's working for them. The soup kitchen, we fed them. We went down, we did a ride, we fed them, we donated canned foods. And I want to just make this, before we even started taking dues for our club, most of my members were taking money out their pocket to do that for kids and families. And they continue to do that if we don't have money in the club, but we keep enough to make sure we can go back to those events that we've started here.
Nice.
Also, to that, what he just said is fantastic. But my group, we don't do dues. Everything we do, it comes out of our pocket. Mm-hmm. All of us get together, we decide what we want to do, how we want to do it, and everybody donates, everybody collects, and we're going to take care of it. The MS Foundation, we did one for, my co-founder had, so we did a fundraiser for him. That particular fundraiser, we raised over $2,000 for MS. Mm-hmm. All came from the members. The food that we give out comes out of our pocket. The clothes we give the young kids or young babies comes out of our pocket. We support an organization here called Welcome Babies. Gave them last year a donation of 2,400 Pampers, 3,600 wipes. That was the largest donation they ever received at one time.
Wow.
This is where young mothers who have young babies can go in and get stuff for free and not pay for it. We donated to it.
Nice. That's nice, Pop. That's man. Awesome. That's phenomenal, man. Y'all guys are in there. Hey, you know what? Y'all. This is not something y'all do. This is what y'all do.
Right. We
Yeah.
live. This is what we do every day. We always discuss at some point in time what we're gonna do next. We're not
Yeah.
concerned about the lights, the sound system. All of that is fine. Our goal is to provide for our community.
Man, that's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. Hey,
Oh,
I feel it. I
oh,
feel it in
sorry.
your voice. Go ahead.
You see what 205 Kings of Sling said? They feed the homeless every week. It's
Well,
in
I
a
didn't.
comment thread. They feed
Wonderful.
Oh,
Kenyon
so let me
Taylor.
scroll
They
up.
said
Let
it
me scroll up.
every week.
Oh, let me I had a super chat. Let me thank Black Mama for this super chat. Black Mama, I appreciate this super chat, man. Hello everyone. Oh, she says hashtag SUTV collection plate. Hello everyone. Keep up the good work, man. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Black Mamba. If you've been in the slingshot game for a month or 2 months, you know who Black Mamba is. Thank you for that super chat, Black Mama. All right, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Who
Go back up to
posted?
748.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Kenyon Taylor. This is Alabama. This is Alabama. 205
Yeah,
Kings of
Birmingham.
Slings feed homeless every week, man. Hey, listen, man. This is the stuff, man, that they don't know about. The slingshot owner. We're not just slingshot owners. We're not just, hey, listen. I think it was NOLA slingshot riders. They told me when I interviewed them, they said they riding with a purpose, bruh. Riding with a purpose. This is the stuff that they need to know, man. This is the stuff that those mayors, those the Senate, all these guys need to know that the slingshot riders, the owners, we will get involved, man. We care about the communities, man. So hey, Norman, listen, I really I think it's I want to know more about this taking the kids to prom, man, because listen, you said high school students, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, I can imagine because some of them want to ride in the red one, the blue one, the white one, because my dress is blue, my tuxedo is brown. How did that go, man?
So what happened was I have a niece that was graduating, and she had a couple friends. So it's like about 6 couples. The price of a limousine for them to go to dinner, get picked up, and taken to the prom, it was tremendously high. So I talked to her and I said, hey, I can get you some rides, but you would have to ride one behind the other, which they were okay with. So
Okay.
when I brought that up to the club, they were all on board with that. And from where we took them to where the prom was a very short distance. So we were able to travel at a safe speed where the girls' hair wasn't getting messed up and all those different things. And the weather was great. So once we got there, I mean, people were outside and they just got excited. I mean, they turned everything out. People was wondering how did they arrange that? Who do you know? Who can I contact?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we don't get a lot of calls, but it was just wonderful for them. I mean, it was good, and they were ecstatic. I mean, the parents were very, very happy, and like I said, we was getting calls now. People want to do weddings, so we've added 2 4-seaters to our club now, which is great. So I can't sign out nobody else's slingshot, but I'm just saying we got 2 4-seaters, so we might be able to do some other things now. But it was fun for them.
Nice, awesome, man.
That's awesome.
Let's go down here to Carolina Elite. Let's go to the Carolina Elite down there, sir. We're talking about the things we do in the community, sir.
Yes, I'm just listening to some of the feedback the veterans have put out there, and we're new to the group, and just to put a smile on the kids' face when they see these slingshots, and that's what it's all about. And all the other charities and different things that we do out here in the community, it means a lot.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
So you know what, Frontis? Don't nobody know that you new to this game but you. Because if you get a slingshot tomorrow and ride up to a group of people, they don't know how long you had it or how long you've been. They accept you. You come into the slingshot family. It don't matter if it was a day or 2 days. So the only way we know that you knew is because you tell us you knew. But other than that, people come in and it's like we've been together forever. We talk to people we never in our lives met before because they got a slingshot.
Exactly.
So with that being said, I'll say this. They were talking about how they give away food and everything else and how we do what we do. So I'll say this. In my church, what we do is we We give away food for the homeless every Thursday. We got a food pantry that they can come to the church and grab their food. So, and just like he was talking about how like nobody knows if you just got a sling or not, and they accept you as who you are. Same thing with our church. So, and this goes for someone local or someone that's not local. If you ever come to Springfield, Illinois, and you are around there, Table of Life Ministries is the church I go to, where we offer food after every service on Sundays. So if that's the case, and you come and you go there, and for whatever reason we're not serving food that day, I will cover your food if you decide to come, so we can fellowship and I can talk with you and get to know you a little bit more. So spreading some love out there.
Yeah, Hulk, I got a bone to pick with you, man. I want the audience to know this stuff, man. So let's let it out. You're holding back on me, Hulk. You're doing wonderful things, man. Wonderful things, man. And this is the podcast I wanted to get out, that we do so much, man. All right, so let me give a super thank you to TJ. TJ, thank you for that super chat, man. Thank you for that super chat. Loving these stories and hearing about the impact our communities has across the country. It all matters. Side note, All-Star, I need a role in the next All-Star Goes to Jail, bro. I can put you in there, bro. I can put you in there. And thank you for that super chat, TJ. Listen, man, this is awesome, man. This is the stuff that, see, I don't even want to talk about the sound. I want to talk about this stuff. This is the stuff that really matters, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this next thing I want to talk about is really going to bring it home. So when you do what you do, Hulk, when you do what you do, Big Rod, when you do what you do, Norman, Pops, and Killer, and Frontis, and Dragon, and Paradise, when you do that, what is it? How does it make you feel, man, that you just fed families, man? People were in need. You didn't drive by. You stopped. You cared. You took care of someone, so at least they don't have to worry about whatever you just did. They don't have to worry about that because you just took care of it. So how does it make you feel, man, after you do that, man? It makes you want to continue to do it, I guess. But let's talk about that. We already talked about the wonderful things you do, but how does it make you feel when you do these things?
You know what?
One word, full.
And some people that see you, they don't know where you came from. Somebody might have gave you something somewhere in your life, and now, like Hulk saying, you giving back. So you got a lot of people that look at you, they have no idea where you came from or what you've been through. Everybody on this panel didn't grow up with millions of dollars and, you know, maybe two parents in the house. There's a lot of kids out here now that have one parent in the house or no parent. They from foster home to foster home. So when you feeding kids and giving money and doing things, you don't know what's in that kid's life. But I do know this, that whatever those kids are doing and whatever you're doing, like I just told White Lotus, a kid's going to remember one or two or three of you out of that group. And they're going to always remember that you hand them a plate or you gave them a toy or something.
Yeah. I want to piggyback off that because a lot of people that look at me now, they look at me like, oh, he has his own brand. He owns Untouchable Sounds, this, that, and the third. One thing I will be the first one to tell you, I was, for those people who are just tuning in and don't know me, I was born, I have 8 brothers and sisters, born in New York City in the Bronx on 170th and 3rd Avenue in Mitchell Projects. So my mother didn't work. My father, all he did was work. And we weren't, granted, I'm not going to stand here and say that we struggled in the sense of my father made sure that we have food, right? But a man could only do so much, right? So, and I was just I made a live about this earlier, but what we need to understand is that I grew up broke, B. Like I grew up where I didn't have the best of the best. I was doing stupid stuff at 11 years old. I was selling drugs and joining gangs at 11 and graduated high school, whatever, graduated college, but I got in trouble. So when I do this thing, you ask, what is it that we do? How do we feel? And I'm just talking for myself personally. When I do things for this, it's nice to give it to them because the Bible says much is given, much is required. So for me, I feel as though when I give these to these kids and I give these to these parents and I give these to these grandmothers and stuff, like I'm doing it for God. So for me, it's good to see those kids be like, oh my God, you got all this money. And I tell them it's not me that's doing it. It's God that's giving it to me for me to be able to do it. So if you trust God and you believe in God, you'll be able to go past what I got to do. So like my pastor keeps talking about, hey, we need you to talk. We need to tell your testimony. And I'm like, man, I don't think these kids is ready, or these parents are ready to really hear a testimony from a person that has no filter. And the reason why I don't have a filter with it is because I want people to understand that there's so much more to this world than money. There's so much more to this world than designer clothes. There's so much more than cars. So like when they see me, they're looking at my slingshot, they're looking at my Jeep, they're looking at my truck, they're looking at my trailers, they're looking at my shop, they're looking at, you know what I mean? I tell everybody I'm broke, right? And what a lot of people need to understand is the reason why I'm able to do what I do is because God is able to provide it for me. And I'm not scared. I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed to tell people God has been able to provide to me, because he'll tell you at the age of 22, I should have been dead. At the age of 19, I should have been in prison. At the age of 20, I should have been stabbed. I can show you marks on me that should have been closer to my neck than it is to my arm. And God was able to provide for me. And God was able to take me out of a situation from me being a hoodlum and being a dumb person and wanting to live a life that it wasn't meant for me. But he's been able to take me out of that situation and be able to put me in a situation where I can buy a $300 meal or a $200 meal for a family that is struggling, where they got to eat, which I don't eat, but pork and beans and sauce and ham and hot dogs. I want them to be able to see that God's got more for them, and that I want them to understand that there's more to this than what's happening right now. Right now is not your final destination. Right now is not this is not what God wants for you. God wants so much more for you. And when you understand that and understand what God can do for you, he'll do all things. Like I believe it. I got it tattooed on me. I got it engraved in my heart. And I said this multiple times. I love God. You know what I mean? I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me. If I was a hoodlum from New York at 11 years old selling dope, at 14 years old selling crack and heroin, trust me when I tell you, B, you'll have a golf cart. You'll have a Jeep. You'll have, more importantly, when you have God, you have peace. You have love. You have an understanding of who you are. So that's what it is. It's not about what you have. It's about what you can do for others, and how you can do for somebody and not expect anything in return, because you know God's got your back on it.
Yeah. Nice, man. Hey.
Sorry, I know that got long, but
no, you good, man. You good. It needed to come out, man. It definitely needed to come out, man. All right. Anybody else want to piggyback off? I just want to know, like I said, you guys do these things. I wanted to know how it makes you feel, because you continue to do these things, and it's just a feeling that you get knowing that you gave back. You wasn't say pass it forward or whatever, but
pay it forward.
Pay it forward. So all right, let's go into something else. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play a video. So what I did was some of you guys sent me some video, and I have a little video. It has a little bit of everybody in the video. So we're gonna play the video, and when we come back, we're gonna jump into some traditions. Like, listen, we've been doing these slingshots for a couple years now. I know there's some things that you do every year that you must do. The things that you do, if you do it weekly, monthly, once a year, I want to talk about those things that you do that has become a tradition for you to do. So let's go into the video, and we'll be right back. What's going on, Miss South?
What's up, y'all?
How y'all doing today?
We good. How you doing?
All right. What's going on, Aaron?
What's going on, man?
Hey, what are we doing here today?
Man, we got the Mid-South slingshot out here in Memphis, Tennessee. Right here in the Mid-South, you got Memphis, you got Mississippi, you got Covington, you're all over in the Mid-South right here.
Okay. All right. What's you guys' Facebook?
It's called Mid-South Slingshot.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Hey, man, what's up? Straight Up TV, Mr. All-Star.
Hey, what's going on, man? Can I start with some names? What's your name, ma'am?
I'm Why Not?
Why Not?
My government name is Cassandra Bell Warren, but when I roll, Why Not?
Okay.
And I know you're the sir.
I'm Roger Seals, Mr. Big Rod, president of Mid-South Slingshots.
All right, and sir?
Scott Applewhite, vice president of Mid-South Slingshots.
All right, so I want to start off by giving you guys a big compliment, man, about the Memphis Madness, man. It was an awesome event, man. I mean, I've been here since yesterday, and what's going on, guys? Hey, what's the name of you guys' group?
Slingshot Riders of North Carolina.
Wow. Hey, Prez, so when did y'all get started?
Well, we've been riding since 2016 and 17, but we didn't become a club officially until 2018. And before I go any further, let me just say we follow you and we support you. And since retiring, this is probably one of the best things I've done since retiring. I got a great group of ladies and gentlemen here, and we enjoy riding. We enjoy that slingshot life.
That's a good win for us. Even though we came in second, it's still a win, baby. How you feeling? What's up, TV?
We've got a new subscriber.
All right, and we're back, man. I just wanted to give the audience a little bit of something, so they can take something of you guys with them. So let's get into this, man. What are some traditions, man? Like, listen, one of my traditions last year was always to go to Black Bike Week, man. Every year I had to be in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, man. So I want to know, what are some of you guys of Carolina? So maybe it's just tradition to you to always go to Myrtle Beach or whatever. But what are some of the things that you have came accustomed to doing in your slingshot? Let's start up here let's go with Paradise, man.
One of the traditions that we do down here in Atlanta, if you look on the calendar, it's something every day of the week. They probably out on the sling right now. So every Wednesday is bike night out at Pseudo's. Tuesday is TGI Friday, so they had like a whole video in my mind without me last night. Between the Juneteenth parade, every year you're gonna have your homecoming parades or your breast cancer walk or all the things. It's just a matter of going. And even now with the different shows, I already have on my calendar different shows I want to go to next year.
Okay, nice.
White Lotus, stop doing your hair. Let's go.
The spot. For me, it's my local Christmas parade. I dressed up as the Grinch, and I go around, throwing out little I do the same thing like Lou said. Hey, sometimes you don't have a lot. I'm not a wealthy man, except for my family is what makes me wealthy. And the love that we share, but I was able to, God bless me with enough to be able to go to a local store, buy up a bunch of little toys that I was able to hand out to the kids. So that was really cool. This will be my third year now doing it. I've been getting emails for it, like, hey, what are you doing? Is there anything we can do to help you so you can get more toys out to the kids? And then a little more on a smaller level is the one for my actual neighborhood. I spend the whole night for about 3 to 4 hours at a whopping 5 miles per hour, driving through my neighborhood, blasting music and throwing out those little dollar store balls at kids dressed as Luigi, like I'm playing Mario Kart. And I'll be playing a special song thanks to the Dragon this year as well.
Okay.
Go ahead, Hope.
As far as a tradition, I do that for Thanksgiving. I do where I buy food for people. And what I want to do this year is, so like with my church, we go ahead and give kids toys, and we do it through the church or whatever. And I normally donate there. But what I kind of want to be a little bit more personable when I do it. So like when I see a little kid, I'm more like observant when it comes down to things like that, because, and let's be honest, that if you got an opportunity to get something for free, even if you don't need it, a lot of people take it, which that annoys me. So what I want to do is I want to be able to buy a whole bunch of toys, or even go to Walmart or whatever the case may be. And I want to be able to make it where kids and people who are struggling, I want them to be able to come to my shop and come to up to the shop and see me and my wife and my kids. And I want to be able to do something where I give away toys to kids who actually are gonna enjoy it and appreciate it. Because like my wife, or not my wife, my kids go to the church, and the church is like, oh, well, here's this toy and here's this book bag. And I tell my kids not to take it, not because I don't want them to have it. It's because there's other kids that can use it more than them. You know what I mean? Junior knows whatever he wants. Princess Caitlin knows that she can get whatever she wants. So why take from somebody that really needs it when all you're going to do is play with it right now and then put it away, or put it into other toys? So this year, my wife doesn't know yet, but I'm going to go ahead and take more of an opportunity and buy more kids toys, like young kids, and buy clothes for like newborns, and then put clothes for them to have. And then I want to go ahead and take Junior's toys, so he cleans up the house a little bit since he never plays with them. Take his toys and give his toys away. But I want him to understand, even though he's young, I want him to be able to give it away, so he understands that he is helping someone else, that he doesn't have to stay focused on being stingy and being selfish, that he could take a toy and it teaches him some. I feel like it should teach him, and I'm hoping it teaches him something as he's giving his toys away to help someone else. That's what I'm hoping.
Nice. Okay. At a young age, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's 6.
Awesome. That's awesome. Anybody else want to piggyback off that or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The thing we do every year, we do a Christmas parade in my neighborhood. All the slingshots, we get together, we do the slingshots, the fire trucks, we have all kind of stuff. And we've been doing this now for the past 5 years.
Man.
We do it every year. We get Southern High School Band come play for us. We get Oxford Band to come play for us. We got the Sheriff Department, Police Department in tune with us. All the neighbors come out, sit in their driveway, and watch the parade go by. Been doing that for 5 years. That's it for us.
That's nice, man. God, Pops, man. I'm amazed at the Bull City, man. Y'all really making a difference, man. It's awesome, man.
Man, because like you said, you're putting smiles on people's faces who can't get downtown to the major parade. So we do it in the neighborhood.
Yeah. And I can imagine when y'all come through there, y'all lit up and everything.
We lit up.
Yeah.
And then the band directors liked it so much. Now we're doing Halloween parades in our neighborhood. The band comes through fully dressed in costumes and stuff. The bikes are up for our Halloween. This would be our 3rd year doing it. So it's a big hit.
Yeah. Why not keep doing it? It's a big hit. Yeah. Listen, I need everybody. Pops, what's your Facebook, man? We need everybody go and become friends with their Facebook. What's your Facebook, Pops?
Our Facebook is Bull City LLC.
Bull City Slingers LLC.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all go check them out on Facebook, man. They are out there making a damn difference, man. That's crazy, man.
I didn't get to say my tradition.
Oh well, we did. We come to you, Drag. Go ahead.
How impatient!
Drag it out.
I'm gonna tell you my tradition.
Yeah,
my tradition is going to the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
My groove on.
Yes, sir.
One of them shop bikes clip, and then that way can buy back, and I can get my groove on some more. Drag it out. That's what my tradition is.
Yeah, boy, you're crazy. And you're gonna be there this year too, right?
Man, I haven't missed a Super Bowl since he been having them. I told you I'm OG in the game.
Okay.
I have not missed not one Super Bowl.
Nice, Dragon. All right.
All right,
Hey,
one of our traditions we do that down here in Memphis is it's kind of strange that we're a big city, but our parade people that do in the city, they limit us to 4 and 5 or 6 slings per parade. So we actually drive to Sykes, Missouri, which is about 2 hours north of us, and let us. We bring 25, 30 slingshots every year, and that's one of our best events all year in Sykes, Missouri. Um, it's just sad that we can't get that kind of support here in our own city, but we got to go to other small towns to show up in big numbers, and they love us up there every time we go. We've been doing it for 3 years now. Like I said, about a 2-hour drive. We go up there, throw a ton of candy, eat dinner, then come back home the same night and have fun. Other tradition, if you know about Memphis Madness and Miss House Slingshots, we have bike night every Wednesday from March to September. If you ever come to Memphis during them times, you come on Wednesday night, you got to see our bike night downtown on Beale Street.
Yeah. Big Rod, what's y'all Facebook? It's Mid South Slingshot Club on Facebook.
Yeah, Miss South Slingshots, Miss Tennessee, Mississippi, Arkansas. That's what we call Miss South. We got slingshots in all 3 states. We board each other, so we're a big family of people. We started Angel Trees last year. That was our first year doing Angel Trees. We did 2 elderlies and 2 kids. We'll try to up the number this year. We try to do a lot of community. No, we give back. We're blessed, so we try to have fun, turn our lights on, but then go put some smile faces and give back.
Hey.
Nice. All right, let me give a thank you to the ambassador for this super chat, man. Hey, ambassador, I please appreciate that super chat. He says, Sling Life consists of these things: church, events, parades, birthdays, celebrations, and giving back. Keep up the good work, family. Listen, see, one of y'all fellow slingshot owners is saying, keep up the good work, man. See, your own people recognize you for doing great, man. Just love it, man. You just love it. So
Hey, also,
go ahead.
One of our couple of our traditions is every year, no matter how cold it is, raining or not, we do wreaths across America. And that's always a big turnout, going to the Veterans Cemetery and placing wreaths on the graves.
Yeah.
So that's something we do every year, no matter what the weather is. We get a good turnout for that. And then our other one, the other one is our club Christmas party. Yeah. I enjoy doing that because I make sure I take it upon myself. That's where we get a chance to recognize the members who serve in our club for, all they do. Something small, a plaque or a certificate or something, just something to show that I appreciate them. Being the president, I don't put myself into contests and all those different things. I like to give out to the club members because it keeps them around and it lets them know that you appreciate them. So those just a couple of traditions we do. And Hope, we neighbors. 163rd and Prospect Avenue.
That ass? Wow. Hell yeah, baby. That's what's up. Wow.
Hey, All-Star.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is Carolina Elite.
Okay.
Man, it's like you said, our tradition, man, is just to make as many events as we can make. And we got a bunch of hype ladies in the group and just let them do their thing. When Carolina Elite leave, we want everybody to know we there.
Yeah. I've seen you guys at a couple events, man. And the green shows up a lot. Did I lose you?
Yep. Nah, we still here. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Notice, I'm trying to get them to do something here in Jacksonville at the American Legion, man, but they say our water is bad.
Man,
it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest.
We can bring bottled water.
Yeah.
That ass, right? There you go. Emphasize.
Yep. All right, so let's go on a commercial, man. Let me pay some bills. We're going to commercial. We'll be right back, man.
The Three-Wheel Showdown is on stop number 13, and they're closing out 2023 in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Three-Wheel Showdown has partnered up with VSSR, Exotic Cars and Slingshot Rentals, located at 3341 South Sammy Davis Jr. Drive in Las Vegas, Nevada. And it all kicks off Friday, October the 27th, with gates opening up at 9 a.m. Get there early for all of your premier three-wheel accessory providers to upgrade your three-wheel motorcycle. Underground Auto Styling, Zarate Steelworks, Sport Ride of Altoona, Show Chrome, The Wash Guys. Friday afternoon kicks off the world famous Three-Wheel Showdown team battles. And at dark kicks off the world famous Light the Night LEDs competition, where you can win $1,000 for knowing how to operate your light. Make sure you get there early so you can sign up for the official Las Vegas Strip Purge Ride to the MSG Sphere on the Las Vegas Strip. There will be a whole lot of parking lot pimping. There will be special guest appearances and a live performance from the Bay Area legendary rapper Spice One.
Cooling on the corner with the cellular phone.
And not to mention, you can get a glimpse of T-Pain's new slingshot, brought to you by UAS. And who knows what other surprise guests you may see at the Three-Wheel Showdown Las Vegas, stop number 13, Friday, October the 27th, and Saturday, October the 28th, at the VSSR, Exotic Cars and Slingshot Rentals, located at 3341 South Sammy Davis Jr. Drive. And it's all being sponsored in part by Thug World Music Group, Like the Night San Antonio, Like the Night Florida, Like the Night Maryland, Cozy Custom, Diamond Design, Power X Lithium Battery, The Jones Team LLC, Sling Fuse. For more information or directions, call 210-835-5910 or log on to showdownrally.com.
All right. And we're back, man. Shout out to DJ D Nice for that wonderful commercial, man. Shout out to DJ D Nice. All right, so listen, man. So let's segue into something else. So I want to talk about the slingshot community. So just let me set the stage. All right, so when you look around on social media, man, you can look at slingshot stuff all day, literally all day. You can see it all day. Slingshot posts all day. And then when you go to the slingshot events, you actually there with all the slingshots. So I want to say, like, what are some things that we all have in common? What are some things, like, have you ever went to a slingshot event and you'd be like, damn, I was going to do that. Damn, I was going to do that. He already did it. She already did it. Dang, I was going to do that. Or you see something that you did last year that someone's just doing. Like, what are the things that you see that we all have in common that, sometimes you say it's just a cycle. It's just going to keep going. Like, what are the things that you see that we all do or we have in common? And then on the backside, I want to know, when you look in the slingshot community on social media, and when you see them there in real life at the event, what are some of the things we need to get rid of? So what are the things that you see in common? What are the things you see that we need to get rid of?
The drama to get rid of, the arguing, the bickering, the complaining, the nagging, my son's here, so going back and forth about the audio. Seriously,
He opened up Pandora's box.
Listen,
I got props.
Wait a minute, Lotus. Let Hope go.
This is my first year, right here, and I say this with all due respect. Just have fun, B. Because at the end of the day, what's gonna happen? They're gonna complain and complain and complain and complain until the point where it's no longer fun. What's the matter? When there's no longer fun, and it gets to the point where nobody wants to compete, and then when it gets taken away, they're gonna complain. Oh well, how come we don't get to do this? Because you guys complained so much, and you fought and you cried and you made all this stuff to be to the point where it's not fun, and now all the platforms don't want to deal with the headache. So just enjoy your ride. Don't build your bike. Look at my sling. Everybody knows my sling sounds good. I didn't build my bike for a heavyweight because I've been getting smacked all over the place. But my bike sounds good, and I could care less what the competitions is talking about. I built my sling. I built my sling to do whatever I wanted it to do. I didn't build it for a specific platform. I don't care. You know why? Because no offense, the platforms don't sponsor me. The platforms don't give me no money. The platforms don't drive it. The platforms don't pay the insurance. Build your sling the way you want to build your sling. Who cares if you like the way your sling sounds with 8s? play with 8s. I got them in stock. If you like them with 12, I got them.
The plug.
You know what I mean? Go to untouchable-sounds.com. I got you. But at the end of the day, it's so crazy. Like I was like my boy Elvin. I talk to Elvin a lot. Be careful. I talk to Elvin a lot, right? So what a lot of people need to understand is when you guys start complaining and crying and nagging for no reason because somebody got BBLs, who cares? Enjoy your slingshot. You know what I mean? Enjoy your slingshot. Build your. If you don't like a BBL, who cares? Be like y'all need to just stop. Like you see what I'm trying. I'm trying to not say nothing bad. I got little junior. I'm just trying to be on some. And I joke around a lot, but seriously, all jokes aside, enjoy your slingshot, B. Like this slingshot community, no cap. Like I like a lot. I'm cool with a lot of people. Lotus, my homie, Paradise. She's an awesome woman. Dragging Out is always out for whatever reason. Big Rob is Big Rob. He's, you know what I mean? He do his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, B, we have a good time. And when you start putting so much unnecessary strain on something, and I learned this from Paradise. She told me, why you putting weight on something that don't hold weight? You know what I mean? Like enjoy the fact that you have that platform to go to. Because at the end of the day, that platform is not going to be there, and then you're going to be wishing that you had that platform to go to. Enjoy your sling. Enjoy the fact that you could play your music. Enjoy the fact that you got a place to go. Because at the end of the day, let's think about it. The slingshot community is getting better, and when there's so much more slingshots coming out. Where you start complaining, people are not going to want to go to the show. They're going to be like, you know what? That's too much drama. I'm gonna chill home. Why? Because I'm one of those people. Like, nah, I'm good, B. I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna chill. All Star's gonna be there. Let me go chill with All Star. Next thing you know, all of these shows are gonna have little cliques because that clique don't play with that one. He don't like BBLs. They don't like extended boxes. They don't like bass. They don't like highs. They don't like lights. Next thing you know, you go to a show and there's 19 different small little groups. Calm that down, B. Like at the end of the day, it's supposed to be on. You want to enjoy yourself. Enjoy the people you will have around and use it. Even if you don't do anything else, use it as a networking thing where you get to hang out and talk to somebody. Because I'll be honest, Paradise, that's my homie right there, B. That woman right there, she done put me in my spot, bro. I ain't lie, bro. She done put me in my spot. Like, yo, my man, why you acting like a little B? And I'm like, you know what? You got it. You got it. You know what I mean? If I wasn't like Lotus is my homie, I talk to him 2 or 3 times a week. I tell him I'm gonna call him back. He made me learn when I say I gotta call you back, I actually gotta call you back because I used to never call you back. You know what I mean? It gotten to the point where it's about building relationships and enjoying the fact that you have that relationship to have. Just enjoy it, B. Like y'all doing too much. Y'all cry too much. And this is why where I normally be like F you and all that other stuff. Now it's getting to the point where people are like, nah, I'm good. Y'all can you stay over there, I'm gonna stay over here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna back off of what Hulk said. One thing that I've noticed for all shows is it's like a family reunion. No matter how many times you see people online or you see them on straight up TV, everyone is coming in love. I've never ever experienced somebody saying, "Oh, there goes so and so. I can't stand them." If people have beef about them or they're in their feelings, it's not outward, right? When you're at these shows, people are all, "Hey, good to see you. I don't care if I just saw you last weekend. I can see Phoenix 3 times in 2 months." It's gonna be just like we picked up from last time. Ain't no lost love. One of the things I want for it to convey online is the same way of peace, community, of love, because that's where you're able to grow. That's where you're able to have a sound mind. Anytime you go on Slingshot, Audio Garage, or some of these other forums, it should be of that inspiration. It should be of, here's the tip of the day. This is what I did to get to that, versus crap mentality or being negative energy. You know, for every negative thought, there is 6 positive things you have to say to reinforce to delete that negative thought. So think about when you're exposing yourself on social media and it's something that someone says negative. It may not be nice. It may come off as a complaint. It may come off as they're in their feelings or they just feel bad. Now you got to go and fix your mental, right? You just hopped onto social media and now you're in a disgruntled place, or you have a different mood from that. So my only request is, if you don't have nothing nice to say at all, don't say it. You don't have
Yeah.
anything nice to say, don't say it at all. And when
Yep.
you're coming and you're posting on the different sites, post in a manner of love, post in a manner of you want this person to have the best interest for their slingshot, whether it's they want a battery tender or they're looking for some advice. Don't shine
Right.
on it, because you wouldn't want them to be shined. You don't want to be shined on either.
But Paradise,
It's tagging you in or you out. Tag you in.
I'm in now. I'm looking at this panel and I just realized something. I think I'm probably one of the one of the only OGs on this board here, man. That's been in the game. I know Rod been in the game a little bit, but I think I even got Rod by a little bit and stuff. But
3 years.
but the thing is, the thing that I see with the community, and I hear a lot of people talking about like it ain't fun, it ain't fun, it ain't fun no more. And the thing is the money. I ain't gonna front. The money kind of corrupted. You know, um, when there really wasn't no money involved, people just came out and played their bikes. So, but now people are investing a lot of money in these bikes to build systems and their egos, man. You figure you spend $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on the sound system, and you get in the ring and you get smashed because even though you might have all the equipment, but your tuner ain't shit, and you get smashed, and now you're in your feelings, and that's kind of like my whole thing about being a do-it-yourselfer. I get into the ring with all these big shops. I build my shit out in my garage. I'm I had a few wins last year. I haven't had any wins this year, but people know my bike, and when they see my bike coming, they know they can't play with me, because if you slip, I will get you.
Yeah.
Respect it.
It's just that simple, and that's a win for me. That's all I want is people like, here he come, he about to get his little groove on. But I said, but on the plus side though, I'm really liking the light game, man. The way you bike, the different lights on the LEDs. Because when I first got in this thing, I was gonna be just a light guy and a hype man, and then I was like, well, fuck it, I can build my own bike.
So the piggyback off that. So here's what I learned, right? Here's what I learned in the 7 or 8 shows that I went to, that it's going towards bass, and a lot of people are not willing to go with the times, right? So the issue with people going against shops and all this other stuff is it's not that your system sounds bad. And a lot of people I told this to All Star. Me and All Star spoke a couple times. I told this to a couple people. It's not, a lot of people are trying to get BBLs. A lot of people are trying to get all these speakers, right? Sometimes less is more. And what a lot of people don't understand is that you literally cannot build your bike off of somebody else's ear. Because if that person is sick that day, if they don't got these mics and they don't got you're not gonna hear anything over 2,000, 2,500 hertz acoustically. So when they're going ahead and they're building these bikes and they're like, oh well, you got to do this and you got to do that, bro. Just build your bike, B. I know so many people that build their bike that they can't play all the songs, whatever song they want. They playing reggaeton, they're playing bachata, they're playing rap, they're playing these techno songs and all this other stuff. But at the same time, go ahead and play a real acoustic song and see if you can handle it. You can't. And that's the problem with all these bikes that are being built. They sound good with certain frequencies, certain songs that they're being played, but they're not an all-around bike. And when you cannot hear a bike and judge it in 30 seconds, 60 seconds, you can't. Because some of the songs don't even hit the real notes till later on in the song. So like, I'm new to it, but I do know audio. I've been doing this for 14 years. And I tell you right now, it is definitely not. I'm gonna build my bike, and if you don't like it, don't listen to it. That's all I'm gonna tell everybody. You don't like it?
I want to go ahead, Big Rod.
You hear this a lot. Like I said, I think Dragon 5-6 years. I just seen who they said it's been 8 years. I've been in the game 3 years. I've been in a few shows, and I hear people say it ain't fun no more. Fun is gonna be a you measurement. Somebody got in the game in 2015, years before the money got involved, before more than one platform. You had one show to go to. It made it easy to decide what was fun. But everybody level of fun and enjoyment is gonna be different at every show. So I hate when I hear people say it ain't fun like it used to be. Like when I was growing up as a kid, my parents used to say, "Y'all don't know how to have fun like we did." No, I didn't have your fun, but I had my level of fun. So fun is a measurement on the individual. So don't take somebody else and make it negative, like it's not fun no more, because it still could be fun for them as a new person. Just because you don't enjoy it the same, don't rain on somebody else's parade. Let everybody enjoy they show how they want to show, how they want to enjoy it. As far as the lights and the sounds, it's gonna grow. People gonna like it, people not. But I've met a lot of great people in the slingshot community, and that's what I get the most out of it. No matter if I win a light show or lose a light show, I probably come out beating 20 to 25 new people at every show I go to. So that's more than the belt to me.
Yeah. And let me put this message up real fast. Came from the ambassador. The ambassador says the sound competition is where the problem's at. The top competitors are the problem. If they don't win, it's a problem. All right. And he also said the sound competition is where the problem is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Same thing. All right. So listen, man. I mean, the sound competition does cause a lot of friction. I don't know why it is that if you lose or win, you should still be able to have a great time at the event. That shouldn't be the only thing that you're there for. Like, you're there for so many other reasons. But I will say, guys, the guys that build these machines, man, they're building them to win. They're building to go in there and smash someone. And when they spend all that time and all that money, it's like a craft. It's like a machine. It's like their baby. It's like their best hobby, and they actually want to win. So it's difficult for individuals.
Well, I got a solution for that, All-Star.
Huh?
I got a solution for that.
What's the solution?
A five loss minimum.
Wow.
5 loss minimum. You're not gonna win every show, man.
Man, like I
said, that's one way to get the fun back in it. I'm coming, it's like JT, man, Jonathan Taylor. That dude keeps it fun, and he's been that way since this game started. He takes a featherweight and enters in every class, knowing he's not going to. Only class he know he got a possible chance to win in is featherweight, but he'll play featherweight all the way up to heavyweight, and he knows he's going to lose, but he's just having fun. And like I said, but people just, it's like, okay, some people say, he'll tell you, I play my bike to lose. And a lot of people like, what the hell are you talking about? I play my bike to lose. I play my bike to have fun. I play my bike to play music.
I will say that right there. So Tennessee, I went to Memphis. I went to Memphis, right? And when I went to Memphis, B, let me tell you, Memphis Madness. I went to a lot of shows so far, and I travel a lot. Memphis Madness was my favorite show by far, even with after the shows after the fact. By far, my favorite show, because the rides were cool as hell. That night ride was bruh. I am going next year, and I am inviting so many people. That show is legit. The reason why he kept it fun. Even when we did the ride and even the audio. So like, just like he said, he played his song, his thing to win, right? I literally played my bike knowing I wasn't going to win. And when you don't care and you just want to play your bike, bro, no bull, that's the best time because there's no pressure. You're enjoying yourself. You're playing your bike. You're not overplaying it. You're not underplaying it. You're not worried. Bro, I played a song I never played in my life, but I know my sling and I know my sling can play. Even Paradise would say, she was like, yo, your bike sound amazing in it. Even though I lost, Jose from RCB beat me, but Jose from RCB is my guy, so I'll say this. You beat me by bass, my boy, not by vocals. Just saying. Just saying.
Appreciate the shout out.
That was the best show I've been to. And I hope and I pray that it gets even better for next year. Because if we can keep that show like that, the way he had it, bro, game over, B. Game over.
Nice.
Big shout out to my team. They helped me put it on. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Give me a kiss, Junior.
Wow, look at that.
Huh?
Damn, Cozy.
Look at Cozy.
You got to shout out to Cozy and Show Off.
Wow.
Okay, thank you. All right, let me give a super thank you to Show Off. Show Off, thank you for the super chat. Our message is: if they took the money away, would you all still compete and attend the events? Oh
Hell
wow.
yeah, we was
Yeah.
doing that before.
yeah.
I mean, the money just only 1 year old.
All
Three Will
right.
Showdown just started the money. It's only. I mean,
Whoa.
yeah.
Cozy Customs up in Virginia. Hey, thank you,
Cozy
Cozy, for
showed
the
up.
super chat. Thank you for the super chat, man. I love the community and put my money where my mouth is. I give back to this community from day one. Shadow is the triple threat. All right.
Hold on, but stop.
Yes,
Let me
sir.
go back to Show Off super chat. She asks if they took the money out of it, will we still
Yeah,
compete?
let's get into that.
And the question is, and the answer is yes, because like I said, the Three Will Showdown. This is really the first,
Second year.
second year of the Three Will Showdown. Being on the platform, but before Three Will Showdown, we had the SS and you had Sling Fest.
Riders for
And
life.
it's always been, Riders for Life. I mean, all the shows have been, you really want to win no money. It's people just out there competing for the love of the sport. But yeah, you take the money out of it, people still come out and compete. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So
For bragging
let me
rights.
ask Dragon. So if you take the money out, you think that people wouldn't be so upset if they take a loss?
Possibility, because like here it is, like I said, the thing is, it's like, if you've been around this game, every year there's always a breakout bike.
Yeah,
And
every year.
you can go all the way back. This year the breakout bike was Lemon Drop. Lemon Drop changed the game. They put some bass on the featherweight, and the damn thing sounded amazing. I ain't gonna even front. But I mean,
Lightweight and welterweight too.
I mean, yeah. Well, that bike now, the way that bike is set up, that bike can play all the way up to heavyweight, and
Yeah.
will be competitive.
Yeah.
Well,
let me hold on, y'all. I want to get Pops involved in this. I want to get Carolina Elite involved in this. I want to get Killer Metro City involved in this. Listen, it sounds like I just heard the money is the problem. I think so. I want to get to the root of this, and I'm listening and I'm watching the chats and I'm listening. So definitely they think the sound is a problem. So how do you fix the sound? Is it take the money out and just give trophies and belts? But listen. Sometimes when you fix something, they're gonna find something to be upset about.
Exactly.
They're gonna find something. So when you say money, if you take the money, is it gonna be something else next week? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So let's really concentrate on what we're saying, because if you say it's the money, and that's not gonna fix everything. Maybe that'll tone it down, but that's not gonna fix everything.
You know what will tone it down? Where they tell people to just enjoy enjoy it. Just enjoy it. You just enjoy it. I don't understand. Why is it so hard for people to be happy? Why is it so hard? Why is it that you can't just, and man, you see, you piss me off. You see, why is it that people can't just enjoy it? Like, who cares? No offense. I like the belt. I wanted a belt. Did I win a belt? No. Did I win a couple trophies? Yes. But the most important part that I took from that wasn't the trophies, because I got 3 of them there. It was the fact that I got to be able to meet All-Star. I was able to meet Alex from House of Sound. It was the experience behind doing that. So why is it that nobody can just enjoy? Who cares about how loud your system is? Are you happy with your system? Are you happy with your system?
One word: sportsmanship.
All right, trying to get straight up now.
Hey, All-Star.
Yes, sir.
Here's the other thing. There's only one platform that's giving out money.
Right.
You got Sling. You got Stand with Sling. Riders for Life. Memphis. You got SS Takeover. You got other platforms and even independent platforms. They're not giving out any money. They're just giving out a belt or a trophy.
Now, I don't think they were talking about money as far as prizes. I think they were talking about money as far as putting the money into your bike. Like, at the end of the day, people need to understand the way people get fulfilled is by somebody else telling them they did a good job. And that's why this platform, that's why the audio community, and this is why all this arguing and fighting is because they're not getting a good job. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here, B. Like, be your own cheerleader, B. Like, be happy with your system. If you ain't happy with your system, go home, Come to me. I got you. And if you don't like it after that, then I don't know what to do, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
if I'm,
Hey, Dragon, hold on, Dragon. Let me get Killer and Frontis, Norman and Arthur. These are some vice presidents, they're founders. Let me hear from them guys, man. So, like with the discussion, man, guys, we're just talking about, what is going to make everything fun. You know what I'm saying? What is going to stop so much bickering? So I want to hear from you guys.
The thing that I look at, I'm piggyback off what Paradise was saying. If you real competitive in this sport, well, in this game, it really shouldn't matter about this just me. It shouldn't matter about the money, long as you getting some type of recognition that you won. Or the first bike I ever heard was the Reaper. And man, I couldn't believe that much sound was coming from a slingshot. And then I got to hear the Dragon. It's just crazy how you could put this sound to these bikes. And, you need some kind of recognition for going out, building your bikes and putting all this money into them. And, I wouldn't say take the money out of it. That's just me. I mean, coming from Carolina Elite.
Yep. Okay.
So if they're not taking the money out, why don't you go to why don't they go to SS Takeover and stand? If it's not about the money and they're not crying about the money, go to SS Takeover and stand. They don't give out money.
Yeah, but both of those platforms still have good turnouts.
You know what I mean?
It's not about the money. Look, I'm telling you straight up. It's just people want to find something to be negative about. Some people just want to live in negativity. I'll tell you straight up, my personal opinion, majority of the people who are complaining are the people who are not even competing. It's like I said in my little live when I did it last time. If you can't go to a show and be happy, don't go.
Don't go. Yeah.
I've had fun. Look, we were at Myrtle Beach when it was raining. Remember that All-Star?
Oh yeah.
There was what? 20 people there because of the rain?
Yep.
I don't know about you, but I had a blast. And it was only like 20 people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cozy did what Cozy does. He gave somebody a whole system because the system got washed out. So he freaking blessed the whole system. People just want to find something to be negative about because, and I'll say it, and Facebook is a great thing. I put in a message earlier today on one of my posts. Because of things like Straight Up TV, Facebook, Instagram, it brought a large community closer. I now have talked to people like Big Rod in Memphis. Man, I'm in Atlanta. Amazing guy. I met Paradise Atlanta. Amazing lady. Arthur, all these guys, everybody. I've met pretty much everybody here except for Hulk in person, right? Now, this is what I'm saying. The biggest problem is that at the same time, that one thing that brought us all together allows people who don't even compete in the light show complain about the light show, who don't compete in the sound show complaining about the sound show. All these platforms are different, okay? They all do similar things, but they're different. And there's something you can do. We're all grown adults. If you can't go somewhere and have a good time, that's on you. It's like going to the club and you don't drink, you don't dance, and you don't know how to, and you don't like socializing, but you paid to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like it frustrates me that because one of these days these platforms are going to say, you know what, I'm not doing a show this year. You know what, we're going to take a year off, and then everybody's going to be complaining saying we got nowhere to go.
They ain't gonna
what
do
are we
that,
going to do?
Even though I did that. I used to throw shows every year. I used to throw 7 shows a year. Now my town is sick, but they ain't gonna do that. They make too much money on it. What they need to understand is this is what I do. I mean, maybe it's because I know how to fight. I tell people all the time, you don't like it. I tell them all the time, if you don't like it, don't come. It's simple because if you don't like it, don't come, B. Like, don't come.
Let me get Arthur in this conversation. let me get Pop. Hold on, White Lotus. Hold on, White Lotus.
One more time.
Hold on, White Lotus. Let me get Pops in here and Kill in here, man, because they go to these shows too, man. I've seen them at shows in Carolina, Myrtle Beach. So let me get them in here. Pops, what do you think? You on mute? You on mute too?
I'm off mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
When I first got my slingshot years ago, I used to go to the shows all the time. I ain't been to a show now in 3 years. Like the guy said, I just don't like it, so I don't go. It doesn't change.
Come to Memphis, you'll know about show.
It's not what it was when we first got our sling. We did it for the fun of it. We did it just to have fun. We wasn't trying to outdo somebody. We were just trying to have our slingshots heard.
Yeah.
That was the huge drive. Let me hear your slingshot. Let me hear your sound. Now is, I'm gonna take mine to a shop. I'm gonna spend $8,000-9,000 on it. If I lose, I got a problem. I want to come at the judges for not picking me as a winner. I got tired of seeing that and hearing that, so I just quit going. Like you said, if you don't like it, don't go. That's my choice. I don't go anymore.
I got you. Killer. We can't hear you, Killer. You might have to log out and log back in.
We got another super chat. Another super chat. Really, for 100.
Cozy at it again.
Yeah.
I didn't see another super chat. What are you talking about?
Cozy. He said, if Hulk says beat one more time. But Cozy said, I refuse to let my joy be taken away. Shout out to the whole panel, especially the Queen Paradise.
Yeah. And then right below that, you got a nice chat from Jack from Underground UAS. Do you see? You don't see that one, All Star?
Read it for him, Dragon.
Now, Jack was just saying that if he hadn't built Lemon Drop, he wouldn't have met a whole lot of people, in the system. So, that a lot of people a lot of people fail to realize this, and because, like I said, there's a lot of new people that's in the game, and but Jack from UAS really the guy that started all this thing with Forrest the sound system, man. Forrest custom pods, this dude. I mean, he was there from day one. So, and there's probably not a bike out there that doesn't have something on their bike from UAS.
Mine don't. Hold on.
Well, I mean, but still, even if you don't, you probably got the concept from UAS, because, like I said, Forrest, the audio game for a slingshot, Jack is he's the godfather.
Legit.
He's the godfather.
That was a joke. Jack is legit. That was a joke.
He's the godfather. So, for people out there, thinking that this man, like I said, he started off thinking he can't build a bike that crush everybody's bike.
Yeah.
You need to reevaluate.
I ain't scared of him.
You need to reevaluate that bad nobody.
Killer, you back with us, Killer?
I don't know. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you now, sir.
All right. So back to your question, if you take the money out, the money don't have anything to do with it, because everybody is competing. That's what they do. They're competitive, so they're gonna compete regardless if the money's there or not. I hear what everybody's saying about from the different platforms. I think the biggest thing is that now everybody's like teaming up, so that could be an issue as well. Because you got all these different builders, bike shops that's teaming up. And that could be the catalyst that's driving all of this. The argument. I mean, if people just been arguing about everything. I know different shows. Regardless if the money is there or not, they're going to argue, because, they're going to be arguing on the number of speakers. They're going to argue, what's considered, a speaker, if it's a horn or not, what's coaxial. They're going to argue. People hiding, speakers, up under the hood, up under, the carriage of the slingshot. So, in the concealed enclosures. So, it's going to be kind of hard, to determine, what the bikes have up under the hood. So, yeah.
When it gets to the point where you gotta cheat, there's a problem if you gotta cheat to win. Like if you
I agree.
that right there for me, te jodiste, papi. Like for me, that's too much, dude. Like that's too much for you to. If you gotta do all that, you gotta be deceptive and you gotta be conniving and sneaky. Come on, B. It's about having fun. You gotta be a grimy man. Come on, go home.
Hey,
That's true. That's true.
You know what it is? What it really is, All-Star, he didn't came up with the word. People want to be relevant.
Yep. Hey, All-Star.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I don't compete, so therefore I don't have a comment, complaint, or negative opinion about anybody in the categories.
Yes.
When I go to these shows, every damn bike that pulls under the tent in the ring sounds good to me. Otherwise, it wouldn't be there. The other thing is this. We talking about all this negative stuff and people getting mad, making comments. Last time I checked, you guys are in there competing against, there's a couple kids. So what example are you setting for the kid? How do you win? How do you lose? There's a couple teenage kids in there that's playing their bikes with the adults. So if the adults are going there getting mad and making comments, what can we expect from those kids that we're supposed to be setting examples for? Are we trying to teach them how to win and lose with a good attitude?
The adults don't know how to be adults. That's the problem. They don't know how to be adults. They don't know how to take a punch in the face and walk it off. That's the problem. They don't know how to take a loss and keep it moving. Like everybody wants to win, and I understand that. Like I'm real competitive. I played college baseball, minor league baseball. I know what it is to be competitive. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I competed 7 times and I lost 4 of the times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and I'm competitive, B. Like, but at the same time, it gets to the point where it's like, okay, when I forget, when people start to lose the focus and the real reason why they're doing this, my wife always says this: the why. When you forget the why as to why you're doing something, then you start losing the value of what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna complain and cry because you didn't win a belt or a trophy, here's $40. Go buy a belt. Here's $10. Go buy a trophy. You know what I mean? If a trophy validates who you are as a person, you need to reevaluate yourself.
Well, that's what I want to get into, Hulk. Let me give a super thank you to Pandemic for his super chat. What's up, guys? What's up, B? Let's have fun, win or lose from Cruella and Pandemic. Awesome job, All-Star. So thank you for that super chat, Pandemic and Cruella. So listen, what we did talk, I want to say Paradise, I like what you said about if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. If it's not good, don't say nothing. You lose it. It takes a lot of energy to say something negative. Just don't say nothing. So and I like what Dragon said also. But we're going to get into the being relevant. But I want to say we're mixed up. We're mixed up with if the money is the problem. I hear the money is the problem. Then some people say the money is not the problem. So anyway, I want to go to this. What if they gave a first, second, and third place every category? That would mean a lot of people would receive some type of trophy. If they gave I'm just saying, listen.
I agree with what you're saying, All-Star.
Hulk, let me show you a second place. Let me show you a second place. This is the second place right here.
So here's the deal, All-Star. Here's the deal. And I understand where you're coming from. Okay. That's cool. Oh, I got the same one somewhere.
You got the first place and I got the second place. You're right. You remember?
So here's the deal with the first place and second place, right? Now you are letting people think it's okay. Oh, well, if I don't get a third place, now there's a problem. Oh, I sound better than this person. Here's the deal. I'm going to say this because I'm going to say with my chest out, toes, 10 toes deep on the floor. Elvin, Walker, Vernon, Stan, and James. Bro, if you guys want to have your platforms, which I don't know about the slingshot world, here's what I would do. You want to play a bike? Let's do this shit for fun. Let's do it for fun. Who cares? Yo, listen, if you making your money on audio, charge to get in. If that's where you're going to make your money, charge to get in. Because at the end of the day, here's the situation. B, where it gets to the point where you want a first, second, and third. Now they got to come out with more money to buy those trophies or those belts. then the cost is gonna go up again. Like there's so much that goes into these shows. And shout out to them for throwing the show, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Big Rob, man, I ain't gonna lie. I love that show. You know what I mean? I didn't win a trophy. I didn't. You know what I mean? But the experience that you get is so much bigger than a trophy, bro. I can show you right now. I got 2,000-3,000. No, bull. 200-300 easy trophies. I got from 2009 when I started going to shows, I got easily 2,000 trophies. It's not about the trophy. If I feel like now when I win a trophy, I'll literally, you know what I mean? I'll literally go ahead and win a trophy, which this happened in Savannah Strong. I won first place. They gave me the trophy. I told them I don't want the trophy. I don't care about no trophy. The trophy is not what makes this experience my experience. You know what I mean? I take a picture to let people know that Untouchable Sounds is doing their thing. Untouchable Sounds is being able to compete with House of Sounds and all these other bikes and stuff like that. But the trophy I don't give a damn about a $11 trophy.
And you know what? And not to cut you off, but that's something
But
that
you cut me off. No,
but I got to get this out there, bro. A lot of people don't realize, and like I say, these platforms that's putting on these shows, they're really not making any money, bro. They're not. You know, Vernon be the first one to tell you. He, you know, everything he makes, he gives back. You know, and so for if you want second, third place trophy, that means who's going to pay for that? Eventually, the consumers, which is us, because you know, for Jimmy to go out, Jimmy the first one to tell you, like, man, I can't afford to pay you. You know, give nobody no money on the show. So, you know, for second and third place trophy, that means he's got to pay for that belt, pay for that trophy or whatever. That means he's got to charge you more to get in the place. And you already got people crying about paying $25 now to get in and $50 to compete.
Yeah.
So here,
you know what I'm saying? So
we got 2, 4,
Hold
3,
on.
6.
First
We
and
got 9
second place
people on this
trophy.
panel. You know what I mean? We got 9 people on this panel, especially Big Rob up here that throws the shows. So from a person's perspective, from a show, a person who throws a show, and I threw shows here, so I know how expensive it is to get these shows, right? So what I did was, when people were always complaining, I asked them, give me your input. Next thing you know, I was throwing shows in 2010 all the way up to 2017. You start making all these changes, and every time you start taking somebody else say something. You start saying somebody else, you take that, then you take that, then you take that. Next thing you know, you're losing the fact of why you started that to throw those shows. So Rob, what would you think, or what would be best for something like that? Because honestly, I don't know if it's because it was one of my big shows that I went to, or you just threw a really good show. How would you go and throw a show where because we didn't have any of those, you didn't have any of those problems at your show, correct?
Well, we did first and second place in sounds and lights. The first year we did first place only. I think we did second place. We did second place last year, so we do first and second. Now, to me, I think the third place would be a hard figure out, because you don't. First and second is easy because you got the last two compete with each other. Then to go back to say who was third, who was the best loser out of the last 2 rounds, I think that's a hard draw. So first and second wasn't a big expense for us, but we got a show. I'm gonna say a Sling Experience. They give out there like 60-something trophies. That's a lot of trophies.
So everybody, the first loser is still a winner. Like, and I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna give you I do not want a participation trophy. Make me earn my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care, B. Like I don't. Go ahead. I'm gonna stay shut. Go ahead.
And that's cool. And that's what we talk about. Is we're all different. They come from different walks of life. Some people are happy to say, "Well, I was there. I'm gonna go fight harder." So that might give you something to push harder with. So, and that's what participation trophies is not, because you never teaching the youth, I'm the best or I'm nothing. Second place could be just as good as first place. You know, everybody's not gonna be number one in everything. So don't teach that to put that out there. You know, but you got to be. Depending on your competitive level, how you received it. It's not saying that you're the first loser, you're second best. You just had a bad game today. If you play sports, you played baseball. You just said it. You didn't have your best game every day you played, but you still was a minor league player. You was a pro player, right?
Yeah.
You play pro, even though you got a World Series ring, but you're a pro player. There's somebody that didn't play pro ball. They can't set it.
And I think the second place is a good idea. And the reason why I say is this is only because I think All Star said it in one of his shows before as well. You go to the shows, some people are going from Texas to Memphis, Memphis to Florida, Florida to freaking California, North Carolina to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? And this is just a feeling, and I have no skin in the game. I've lost every single sound competition in the first round. All right. So I can honestly say that for those people, it does feel good. If you go to the show, you compete, you come home with something. Whenever I came home, look, right here, second place. And my kids loved it. My son was like, "Oh my God, that's awesome!" Like, Dad, we gotta do it up bigger for next year. We can win first place. Like, that made me feel good to go home and be like, "Hey, son, look, I know you're gonna go to the show, but check it out before we took home." And I mean, maybe not for your kids, whatever the case might be, but I feel like it's definitely something that can help make people be a little happier. But at the same time, too, we all have to keep in mind, and not just we as in the people in this panel, I'm talking about the consumers that go to these shows, is it has to come from somewhere. And like Dragon said, it's only a matter of time before it comes out of your own pocket for the trophy that you want to take home. Because next thing you know, it's $25, then it's $35. And then what? Then you're going to be complaining not about, oh, this person has, hiding speakers, this person is cheating, and this person is doing that. Now it's going to be, oh man, they charge too much to go to the show, so I'm not going.
Okay. Let me those are all my talking points. So now I'm gonna turn the show over to the guest. So we're gonna start with Paradise. In Paradise, we have 34 viewers from YouTube and Facebook, and we have your guest also with you. So you have the floor, Paradise, for a question, comment to all.
All I got to say is, no matter where you go, for people listening and not listening, just have fun. Had the opportunity to go to Gotham City a few weeks ago, and despite a tropical storm, I knew that it was going to rain when I went up there. The only thing that mattered was, as long as it don't rain when I'm driving, because I drove my Sling to and from home, which is Atlanta, Georgia. And luckily enough, when we drove up Friday morning, we got there around 11:30, and it didn't rain until maybe about 5 o'clock that evening. And then, Saturday it rained, and I drove through the storm to get to the tent, but it didn't matter. Make the best of the events, and just go in there with a different perception and a different attitude, so that you are able to come back more appreciative of the experience. Come back learning things that you may have not known prior to going to the event.
Okay, nice. Appreciate that. We're gonna jump on over to Hulk, man. The floor is yours, sir, for a question, comment.
The only thing I can say, I'm gonna plug myself. If you need any audio, let me know. Go to untouchable-sounds.com. I have all the new horns, all the new tweeters, amps coming in. If you need anything for that. But as far as comments, seriously, all jokes aside, like, enjoy the fact that you guys have a platform. Enjoy the fact that you have something to do. Enjoy the fact that these people, Vernon, Stan, and James, is taking the time. Granted, they make money. Let's not cap and say that they don't make money, but everybody's in it to make money. So at the end of the day, we want to be able to do things. So if they don't put the money in, you're not going to be able to have Midnight Madness or Memphis Madness, excuse me. You're not going to be able to do that. You know what I mean? So, like, instead of you staying home eating Cheetos on a Saturday morning watching cartoons or novelas, you know what I mean? Now you can go ahead and go see Rob and see Mr. Untouchable and see Paradise and you know what I mean? You get to go and see them and see their bikes and get ideas. Enjoy the fact that you have that platform, because a lot of this crybaby shit is for the birds, B. Like, Be happy you have a slingshot to drive. Be happy that you got something to use. You know what I mean? Like go get some ideas from other people, B, and enjoy the fact that you have that opportunity. Like, be happy for once. Like, you don't always have to be looking for something negative. You know what I mean? That calm that shit down, B. Like, y'all
I'm
stressing.
tagging, dragging in, dragging you in. Hulk is out.
Yeah, I mean, all
Drop
right.
Hulk
So,
out.
hey, I'm finna do like my own info commercial. You know what the fuck? You know, are you tired of paying all these shops 20, 30, 40, $50,000 for a sound system and still get your ass kicked in the ring? Where they come on to me. I'm SUTV 22. Do it yourself for a year. So for $19.95, I can teach you how to be a do-it-yourselfer, build your own goddamn sound system, kick a few ass, hope that the next person clip it, then take their shit out. So, save yourself some money and the drama. Learn how to do it yourself. That'll save a whole lot of problems too. If you're doing it
Drag it
yourself,
out. Drag it out.
you know what's going on. Drag it out.
Drag it out.
Come on, Pops. Bring us in. Come on.
All right. Well, I'm not going to sound competition. My thought is we're coming into the season of giving, supporting other people. We need to now start turning our thought from sound to giving back to those people who've been giving to us all year. So my thing is, October, November, December, please, guys, find something to give back to and do it big.
Nice. All right, let's keep it going.
Hey, All-Star, I just want to say on behalf of myself and Slingshot Riders North Carolina, keep on doing what you're doing, man. You're bringing this community together from all over. And to all the people on the panel, hey, I know a lot of names, but I couldn't put the faces. And my homeboy up there, Hulk from the Bronx, hey, we got to meet in person.
Absolutely.
But other than that, hey, I appreciate you having us. And I always tell people, when you go, just go have fun. Wherever you go, when you get there, be yourself, because everybody else is taken.
Oh, that's a good one. I like
Right.
that. That's a good one.
Hey, hold on for a second, y'all. We're going to play a video real fast before we continue. And it's a short video, and we'll be right back.
I already told you, but I want to make sure you get it this time. And to sweeten the deal, I want to make sure you know the real details. Metro City Slingers Family Reunion going down October 21st, 2023 at Thunder Tower Harley-Davidson. That's 190 Pontiac Business Center Drive, Elgin, South Carolina. No doubt about it, there's going to be food. I'm talking about some of the hottest food trucks in Columbia. We're talking about Breaking Fast food truck, the Wild Child's Flavors food truck, and Gator Grills with Chef Wayne is going to be out there serving up some of the hottest dishes in town. And if you've been waiting to mod your bike, I'm talking about you Riker folks and you Slingshot folks. The wait is over. BKD Exhaust and Accessories for Rikers and the ATL Slingshot store is going to be at the family reunion doing mods on site. You heard what I said. They doing mods on site. So don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Make sure you make it out to Metro City Slingers Family Reunion going down October 21st, 2023 at Harley-Davidson Thunder Tower, 190 Pontiac Business Center Drive, Elgin, South Carolina, exit 82 I-20. It's official. This is a three-wheel family affair. See you there.
All right, Killer. All right, Killer. Tell us more, Killer.
Yeah, so like I saw in the video, so October 21st is going down right here in Columbia, South Carolina. Again, if you're not doing anything, hey, come on down to Columbia. If you're up north, up in the Charlotte area, 77 South. Hey, you're in the Fayetteville area, Raleigh area. Hey, with I-95, I-20 west. Hey, y'all come on down, man. So have a good time. Like Paradise said earlier, we were talking about, about the events. It's like a family reunion. That's what we call it. It's a family reunion. It's time to come together, just come together, have fun, fellowship with one another. And the biggest thing that I want, that's more relevant than anything is to come out and, like everybody's saying, hey, come out here and network. That's what we're doing. We're networking. We're seeing what other people's doing to their bikes. We want to, probably want to do the same thing to us. So that's what we want to do, man. Just, hey, just go out there and have fun.
Hey, you gonna have the turkey legs out there?
I don't know if we're gonna have no turkey legs out there now. We're gonna have some alligator out there.
Oh, you say gator?
Hey, if you know Cole Baby, you know she's gonna have a hunch punch because I know she had a hunch punch up there in Gotham City. So y'all
I see you. I see you there.
Come on
I
down.
see
Come
you
on.
there.
Come on.
All right, let me give a super thank you to Moet the painter, man. Moet the painter. His messages: I'm here, still in the lab, working, watching you guys. Keep the positive mindsets. That was Moet the painter, man. Thank you for that super chat, Moet. All right, so Pops, I want to give the floor to you, Pops, so you can talk about your anniversary, man. You on mute.
How's that?
There, go ahead. You're good.
Yeah, Saturday is our 5th year anniversary. It's gonna be huge. The L House is giving us the whole entire restaurant, the whole entire parking lot. We're gonna have our flags out there flying in the building. We're doing a ride that morning, starting at 11 o'clock. It's right over Jordan Lake. If anybody knows North Carolina, Jordan Lake is a huge common ride. It's wonderful. We're looking to have about 250 people out there on Saturday. If you're in the area, please come by and hang out with us.
Okay. Nice. All right, let's continue with those closeouts. I think that where did we stop at? I think Dragon had the floor. Big Rod, Big Rod, the floor.
Yeah.
The floor is yours, Big Rod.
All right, I don't keep it short sweet. Hey, great cast, great panel today. Enjoyed talking to y'all. A few of y'all I've seen on here before, but I'm gonna follow you on Facebook. All-Star, thanks for the platform and able to speak our minds. One thing I'm gonna say, like Paradise said, if you don't have nothing negative, positive to say, don't say it. And if you see something negative, sometimes don't even respond to it. Don't give it the fuel to grow. Don't let it fester. Let it die out. So everything you see don't need a response. So sometimes we can let stuff fade away in the wind by not responding. But it's a lot of great things in the Slingshot community. I love it. I've met hundreds of people since I've been in it. I've been in 3 years now. Let's keep doing positive things and keep growing. I mean, it's always gonna be pros and cons, but as long as you be positive, do the best you can. Is all you can ask for yourself.
All right, nicely said, Prez. And by the way, y'all, Big Rod is the leader of the LED contest on the scorecard. He has 3 first place wins, man. He's leading all the other LED competitors. He probably didn't want me to say that while he on here, but we only got a couple more shows, and Big Rod is probably, we got to see, he probably is going to be the one who takes home a extra large chain from SUTV.
Let me go to Texas and unplug Slinger battery.
There you go.
Let's keep it going. We're going to go over to the Carolina Elite, sir. Carolina Elite, you got the floor, sir. You got it. It's all yours, sir.
All-Star, first of all, I want to say thank you for letting the Carolina Elite join your panel today to represent with some of these great slingshot owners out here. And just be happy, man. Enjoy life. Get out to some of these events. Support these guys, and you know you would really like these events.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate it. All right, let's go down to Killer. Hey, Killer, you got it again. Uh-oh, I think you got. Uh-oh. Looks like you don't have no signal, Killer. If you want to click out and come back, you can do that. White Lotus, it's on you, sir. You got the floor, sir.
You're on mute, White Lotus.
All right. First and foremost, you can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
First and foremost, All-Star, thanks for the invite. I appreciate it. To all the other panelists, you guys are awesome. Each of you rock both individually and collectively. You know what I'm saying? Hulk, you're my B for life.
There you go.
No, but
you make some self.
Just a couple of the quick things. Again, one, if like Paradise said, if you got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all, or shut the hell up. You know what I mean? Just keep it to yourself. Nobody needs it. You can't have a community without the unity, right? Do what you can to bring joy to others. If you're not having a good time being in this community, you almost kind of gotta look internally, look at yourself, because there's so many people on these shows that you can have such a great time with. I mean, I've only met Rod one time in person, and man, that guy's awesome. You know what I mean? I can't even get over it. I'm going to Memphis, even if I have to freaking put my thumb out. I'm going to Memphis. It's just, there's so much beauty in this community if you just stop and look past whatever negativity that you can't get over. Just look past that and you're going to see it. And you're going to have a great time. And I hope that next year just brings even more fun than this year, because this year has been a blast and it's not even over yet.
Hey, White Lotus, you got a request, man. Show off said just put on the chat, White Lotus twerk for us.
Hell no. Hell no. Don't do that.
Hey,
good God.
Hey, Rod. Hey, don't tempt me with a good time.
Wow.
What's up, Godfather?
I would do it, but you know what? I'm going to respect All Stars platform. He's got to go to the next person, show off. At the next show I'm at, I'm going to do it. I'm going to say show off. You just got to remind me.
Wow. All right, Killer, what you got for us? I know you already gave us your reunion. You got anything else? Let us get your Facebooks and all that stuff, social medias.
City Slingers, that's on Facebook. I'm not sure what the IG is right now. I believe it's down right now. So right now we're just on the Facebook. Again, everybody, hey, like everybody's saying, let's get ahead and support these shows, get ahead in the community, man, do good stuff, man. And just pretty much just give back. And we sure appreciate you being, let us, come on your platform here and, and pretty much, fellowshipping with you.
Oh man, that's awesome, man. That's what SUTV is for. SUTV is for the people, man. It's for you guys to come on, for us to talk, because something that each one of you guys said today, somebody heard, and somebody was new news to someone, or someone, it was a different opinion. Somebody heard something that they liked or they didn't like, but it was conversation, and how you fix problems is doing conversations, man. So we're going to bring everybody together throughout the United States. We all have in common, we're slingshot owners. We have we love the passion of owning slingshots and riding and putting accessories on them and just making them our own. And, that's what we do. So listen, I ain't going to hold you guys, man. It's been 2 hours and 7 minutes, man. I appreciate you guys coming on, man. I hope that you guys learned something, and I've definitely learned something, and we all shared our opinions about different things. So we know that, there's many ways to fix certain things, but we got to figure out the solution that makes everybody happy to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like however something is fixed, it might not be your perfect way, but if it's fixed, sometimes you got to say, well, it works. It works this way. So let's do it that way. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I want y'all guys to know that I appreciate you coming on, man. I want you to come back time and time again. And if you guys don't have anything to say, man, I'm going to let you go.
Hey, All-Star.
Yes, sir.
I got one thing to say, man, real quick.
Go ahead.
D-Nice just showed up. D-Nice like, yo, sorry, fam, for being late. So this is for you, D-Nice. Dragging out.
Wow. Hey, real quick, just so everybody knows, D-Nice's slingshot name is Godspeed. So whenever you see D-Nice, tell him that Godspeed looks really good. That's his bike's name.
Yeah.
Let's make it go global. Let's make it go viral. His bike's name is Godspeed.
Yeah. Hey, DJ D-Nice, we played your commercial, your Las Vegas commercial, DJ D-Nice. Shout out to you, man. Commercial was fantastic, man. So keep doing the thing with the commercials, man. Seem like you doing with ease, man. But listen, I also want to say, stay tuned. October 10th, we have the Riders for Life Sling Fest. We have that platform coming on Straight Up TV, man. It's going to be a wonderful live stream, man. So stay tuned for that. Go check out All Star Goes to Jail, man. Go check that out, man. You'll love it, man. You'll love it.
Hey, also, right. You reminded me of Medea. When I seen that, it reminded me of Medea, bro.
How?
I don't know, B. I don't know, B. When I seen that, it literally reminded me of B.
Bro, I was in the hospital bed, bro. I was in the hospital bed, bro.
Bro, I swear to God, B. When I seen that, I was like, this nigga gonna go ahead and become Tyler Perry when Dia goes to jail. What the?
Listen, man.
All-Star last comment for me, and I'm out. Shout out to my Mid-South family to support me and back me with the decisions. I got a great team down here in the area, so shout out to all the Mid-South members.
All right, bro. All right. We're going to let y'all go, man.
Yeah,
See you later.
Flashsounds.com for all your car audio needs. If you're in the Springfield area, Illinois area, hit us up on Facebook at Untouchable Sounds. Much love to you, Paradise. All-Star, you my boy. Dragon out, stay out. Big Rob, you my boy. Killer Cam or Killer Metro. Shout out to you. White Lotus, you my boy B.
Killer Cam.
Norman, shout out to you. And Arthur. Holla at you guys later. Much love to you guys. Appreciate you so much, All-Star. If you need anything, let me know. Holla at you guys later.
Peace out. Peace out.
White Lotus out.
One love, baby.
One love. One love. One love.
God bless. Oh. Thank you. Later, All-Star.
All right, man. All right, guys. You're back with me. You're back with me, man. What can I say, man? Listen, like I said, man, we do the Sling Talks, man, so that we can have some great conversations, man. We can talk about the wonderful things, man. Listen, this podcast, we talked about the phenomenal things that they're doing in the communities, man. They're feeding the hungry, man. They're taking high school prom students to the prom, man. Some people are feeding the hungry every week, man. They're going to the shelters, man. Listen, that is what I'm taking from this podcast, man. The wonderful things that we do in the community, man. It's awesome, man. I hope you guys, if you didn't catch all that stuff, please go back and watch this podcast, man. Just to hear the wonderful things that they're doing in the community was outstanding, man. And they're going to keep it going, man. And just know that you're just not a slingshot owner. You're just not a slingshot rider. You're something. You can benefit. You can make the community better, man. All right. So listen, man, I'm not going to hold you guys, man, but I thank you guys for tuning in, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me right now, man. And remember, October 10th, Riders for Life Sling Fest will be on the platform, man. That's that Stan Griffin, man. That's that LaHurl. That's that Tony Sling Life. That's all those. That's Ty Flame, man. That's all those guys. That's Mama Duck, man. That's Sandy D. That's Jimmy Norwood. That's all those guys are going to be on the platform, man. October 10th, man. So make sure you tune in, man. Go check out All-Star Goes to Jail, man. Go check that out too, man. I'm out of here. Thank you for tuning in. Peace. Listen, I thank you guys for taking time, man, to get on Straight Up TV, man. I am your slingshot platform, man, for YouTube. Anytime you feel like you want to come by, man, if you have a conversation, man, if you have something to say for the betterment of the slingshot community, man, please contact me and come on the show, man. So let's close out. Let's close out with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Give me your social media.